Hello, friends. Hello, and welcome back. It is the Matt Murphy Radio Show, Super Talk 99.7 WTN. Pleased you've decided to join us today. Whatever time you're able to give us, we're appreciative. It is just after 5 o'clock. Many of you getting off work, turning on your radios as you get in your automobiles. We'll try to get you home safe and sound. I'll alert you to some of the traffic issues. Hey, Jackson, do me one favor. I hate to do this on the radio, but put me back wherever I was before you put me back to where I told you I needed to be regarding the microphone. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. We'll get to your telephone calls momentarily. I wish I could corroborate this. Man, this would be a great nincompoop in the news. But I don't think I can get corroboration on this.
I need one.
Scuba diver hospitalized after his bleep gets stuck in giant clam.
What was he? What? Why was it out?
What? I didn't even tell you what the bleep was.
I'm assuming what
scuba divers being hospitalized at Kauai Hospital on the island of Hawaii after he inserted into a giant clam while recreational diving.
Why in the world did he do that?
See, that just feels like a lie. I cannot corroborate this story.
That can't be true.
This cannot be true, and I'm concerned, and so I'm not using it for nincompoops.
I don't know, man. People, when they...
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know. You're on vacation. Maybe you had a couple of pops before you go into the ocean, doing a little scuba diving, enjoying yourself, and I don't know.
Is the clam pressing charges?
I would certainly hope so. I don't know.
Let's get that clamp down.
It's pressing something.
Does that mean he has chlamydia? These are the jokes, folks. That's all I got. All right, so Cracker Barrel, speaking of jokes. I'm working on, how about this, gang? I need a vote from the Peanut Gallery, and that would be Young Jackson, we call him Fraction Jackson, and Brother Ken Weaver. I need a vote, all right?
All right.
So I'm scheduling a sale. I have a regular sales meeting.
Yes, sir.
With a loyal client. Absolutely love this client, love this salesperson, love these breakfasts. We do one, every 3-4 months. We get together. I'd say 4 times a year we get together for breakfast. We, compare notes. We powwow. We talk about, the client and what's working. It's a great time. Well, guess where we have always gotten together prior to this week?
At the Barrel of Crack.
The Barrel of Crack. I don't feel like I can be seen at the Cracker Barrel this Friday morning.
Why not?
It's not like a scandal.
Okay, I mean, so this is what I'm asking for.
Just go to Cracker Barrel, bud. Get some pancakes.
Okay, so you think I should support Cracker Barrel this week of all weeks?
Yes. The biscuits are still buttered.
No, I mean, the food is still the same marginally good food that it's always been.
Yeah.
Still gets the job done.
Everybody loves talking about that hash brown casserole. It's hit or miss. If it's hot and fresh, that's all good. But if it's not,
really,
I'm just laying it down to where the goats can graze on it, Ken. That's
so
all I'm
maybe
doing.
it sits there all day.
That's the way I feel about it.
Looks like somebody else wants a scoop of that casserole.
Okay.
All right.
Well, as long as it ain't me.
That's why I always go with the plain hash browns, because they got to make them fresh.
Is that what you do? Well,
Yeah.
you need to tell me about these little hacks. And I don't like pancakes.
You don't like What do you like?
No.
French toast?
Waffles.
Oh, you are a Waffle House man.
Waffles are superior in every way to pancakes. Every way.
They're
But
crunchy.
if you're at a pancake house,
Well, I don't go to a lot of pancake houses.
have you ever been to the Pancake Pantry?
I have.
Ooh, that
Thoughts?
sounds good.
I did not order pancakes.
What'd you order?
I ordered an omelet.
Get some pancakes.
It was good. Omelet was good. I did not see Taylor Swift. I was in the one.
No celebrity goes to Pancake Pantry.
I was told reliably that Taylor Swift still to this day would sometimes come into Pancake Pantry. It's the one on 12th, right? Isn't it on 12?
It's the only one. There's one.
There's only one?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever one that one is.
There's also one in Gatlinburg.
Well, I went to the one in Nashville, and I did not see Taylor Swift. But I did see Brian Wilson and Dan Mandis.
Oh, well.
Yeah, that was the one time that I've ever been to the Pancake Pantry. That was the day that we fixed the guy's tire. Are you familiar with this?
I have not heard this story.
Mandis was gosh, the phrase that comes to mind seems insulting. Not any help at all. That's the phrase that came to mind, and I don't mean to put it that way, but No, it was a gentleman who was in he had some mobility issues. This was right outside of Brown's Diner. We were planning on meeting. We were going to go to Brown's Diner, and they were closed. And so we decided to go to the Pancake Pantry after we fixed his vehicle.
That was a $30 omelet at the Pancake Pantry.
Yeah, I mean, I think Mandis paid for it. No, wait a minute. No, he didn't. Because I thought maybe he should pay for it because he was still PD at the time. So that was strike 2 for Mandis that day. But I might be misremembering.
Had a tough morning.
Might be misremembering that. Anyway, so your call's coming up on the flag issue. Let's get to the Cracker Barrel statement. So they've come out with a statement today. They lost 12% of their value. I don't know what the markets have done to them today, but they lost 12% of their value Friday.
Wow.
That's a lot of money. Like hundreds of millions of dollars in lost value because of their decision. And look, I think they would have been forgiven revitalizing and revamping some of the interiors of these places. This is not anything new to me. We've got the Cracker Barrel in MJ, and people want to go there for breakfast, and I go there for breakfast. Particularly this same salesperson, every time we get together with a client, prospective or otherwise, we seem to go to the old CB, which I'm fine with. That's fine. I just don't think I should go there this Friday. I'd like some more takes on it. 6256 said, I agree with you on Cracker Barrel. If they want to change something, start with their biscuit recipe. Whoa! Shots fired. Well, shots returned, I suppose. Focus on their PQI, not the DEI.
What's the PQI?
I don't know. Is that PQ exclamation point? I don't know what that is.
Product quality?
Product quality.
Product quality. Yes, sir. Way to go, Brother
Don't hate
Jackson.
on their biscuits.
Bingo.
I think their biscuits are delicious.
I can't judge because I'm not a biscuit guy.
You don't like biscuits or pancakes?
I don't like.
Then why do you go to Cracker Barrel?
Because the only times I've ever walked through the doors of a Cracker Barrel is that other people have suggested it.
Well, and they got that little peg game.
They do have the little peg game.
Well, they've changed the peg game.
I learned the peg game at America's Place to Eat, Western Sizzlin'.
What's that?
Well, if I have to tell you, Jackson, I think we're already in a losing
I'm
position.
assuming it's some type of buffet that's gone long out of business like Ryan's.
No, Western Sizzlin' was a steak place, but they had a salad bar. It was a delicious salad bar. There was Western Sizzlin'.
Okay.
And then Western Sizzler.
Oh,
Which one did you want to go?
There's 2. We went to the Sizzlin'
Why, is that the cheaper one?
in Thompson. That's all we had. That's all we had.
B.
And it was the first place I ever saw those little pics that told you what how they cooked your steak. They were pink if they were rare, and they were another color if they were medium rare. And anyway, I guess they were red if they were rare.
They got one. They got.
Is there a Sizzler?
In Jasper, Tennessee.
There we go.
Western Sizzlin'.
That's what I'm talking about.
And Deckard.
Oh, Deckard's got one?
Oh, no, that's a different one. Never mind.
You got me excited because I drive straight through Deckard every time I go to Tim's Ford Lake.
Yeah, there's only one in Tennessee that I'm seeing.
Okay. Anyway, bottom line is this. No, I don't care for pancakes. I would prefer waffles. And if I eat that sort of thing, I'll eat a waffle. And I ate biscuits when I was a kid. Don't get me wrong. I grew up right. My grandmama tried to train me right. But I got off the biscuits in my teenage years and got on toast, and I've never left toast. I'm a toast man.
You won't even enjoy one biscuit?
Because at breakfast, now maybe I will with some sort of dessert jam on it, like apple butter. I could go for a half biscuit slathered in apple butter. But if I'm eating breakfast, I want toast because I like my eggs runny, and it's so much easier to sop up the yolk of the egg with the toast. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about sopability.
Just have a biscuit, man.
Oh, the biscuit, no. You can have my biscuits.
Okay. I had a roommate in college. He took a baking class. Brought home fresh baked biscuits once a week.
Did you say baking or bacon?
Baking.
It would have been better if it was bacon. You're saying baking?
Yes.
Not bacon.
Baking.
Oh, I was hoping they did a class at the University of Tennessee on bacon.
I'm sure they do. They have a lot of. I took history of rock my first semester of college,
and we wonder why our American youth has gone downhill. The history of rock.
History of rock and roll.
Oh, I thought you meant like.
You meant like history of rocks.
We used to call that geology.
Yeah, I took geology too because that was the easy science.
Oh,
That's
man.
way to go, Brother Jackson.
You took the history of rock and roll?
Yeah, my freshman year.
Oh, what'd you learn?
That it's hard going to class hungover.
Nothing that some honey on a fresh baked biscuit can help.
It was 9 a.m. on a Friday.
Or toast, for that matter. A promise to our guests. This is from Cracker Barrel. If the last few days, this is how you fashion a public relations statement that means nothing, that changes nothing, that does nothing, but is trying to get over the hump in terms of public displeasure. Here we go. A promise to our guests. This was written earlier today, or at least released earlier today. If the last few days have shown us anything, it's how deeply people care about Cracker Barrel. Well, no. We're truly grateful for your heartfelt voices. You've also shown us that we could have done a better job sharing who we are and who we'll always be. What has not changed and what will never change are the values this company was built on when Cracker Barrel first opened in 1969. Hard work, family, and scratch-cooked food made with care. A place where everyone feels at home, no matter where you're from or where you're headed. That's the Cracker Barrel. I should have told you to put some beautiful music behind this. I mean, it would have been better. I mean, no, it's too. I mean, well, if you can find it.
He's going to play the Vols fights.
Don't do that. That'll insult the Vols fans. You don't want to do that. Just some tender. I mean, I feel like this could go with some tender music.
Would you say that this is a scandal, Matt?
Yeah, it's a scandal.
Okay, keep going.
All right. I'll start back at the previous paragraph. What has not changed and what will never change are the values this company was built on when Cracker Barrel first opened in 1969. What? It doesn't work.
Yeah, it does.
Hard work, family, and scratch-cooked food made with care. A place where everyone feels at home, no matter where you're from or where you're headed. That's the Cracker Barrel you'll always find. None of it. You know what? You know what? You know what? Stop the music. Stop the music. You know what was born in Tennessee? Cracker Barrel. You know what was born in Georgia? Waffle House. You know what Waffle House hadn't gone? Woke. Okay? So just remember that.
So are they really going woke?
I mean, I
don't think they've gone woke. I think they just changed their logo.
No, Robbie Starbuck, he's uncovered. They got all these DEI programs, and I'll share with you. That's what the Cracker Barrel you'll always find. The things people love most about our stores aren't going anywhere. Rocking chairs on the front porch, a warm fire in the hearth. Haven't they already changed the fire? Isn't it a fake fire now?
I think it's gas.
It's a gas starter or just total gas?
You know what? Joseph over at 3HL, he was a Cracker Barrel employee for about 6-7 years. We get a Cracker Barrel correspondent about 6 o'clock.
Oh, man, I want it. I want it in my life. Peg games on the table, unique treasures in our gift shop, and vintage Americana with antiques pulled straight from our warehouse in Lebanon, Tennessee. We love seeing how much you care about our old timer. We love him, too. Uncle Herschel will still be on our menu. Welcome back, Uncle Herschel's favorite breakfast platter. Oh, they're bringing it back. They're bringing old Uncle Herschel's back. They had pulled that from the menu.
Did they really?
Yeah, now they're bringing it back. He's going to be on our road signs and featured in our country store. He's not going anywhere. Just off the damn logo. He's going at y'all. Come on, people. He's not going anywhere. He's family. Well, he's going off the logo. I guess he is going somewhere. Anyway.
He's just hanging out in the general store browsing the various goodies.
They continue while our logo.
He's been sitting up there.
Like the stick candy that I was talking about last week. That nobody knew what that was.
Yeah, because it's probably gross.
I'm the last of the three of us that has purchased something from the old country store. Is that correct?
I have booked our Cracker Barrel correspondent for 6 o'clock.
Very good. While our logo and remodels may be making headlines, our biggest focus is still right here where it belongs, in the kitchen and on your plate. Serving generous portions of the food you crave at fair prices and doing it with the kind of country hospitality that brightens your days and creates lasting memories. That last paragraph is almost like a threat. Like, shut up about the logo and remodel, or you ain't going to get any of this hash brown casserole, these turnip greens anymore.
Or chicken and dumplings.
Or a cornbread muffin.
Meatloaf, chicken and dumplings, country fried steak, sides that taste like Sunday supper. And, they used supper.
Did they?
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, they're working it.
They're trying,
They
man.
didn't say dinner. They said supper. And yes, the world's best pancakes. They're all still here with a few new dishes joining the menu. Whether you're a longtime fan or a first-time guest, we want you to feel at home around our table. We also want to make sure Cracker Barrel is here for the next generation of families, just as it's been for yours. That means showing up on new platforms and in new ways, but also with heritage at our heart. We take that responsibility very seriously. We know we won't always get everything right the first time, but we'll keep testing, learning, and listening to our guests and employees. At the end of the day, our promise is simple. You'll always find comfort, community, and country hospitality here at Cracker Barrel. Uncle Herschel wouldn't have wanted it any other way. Just get your ass off our logo, buddy. So what they're saying, they finish up, thank you for caring so much, and come see us for yourself. The country hospitality that makes Cracker Barrel feel like home. Love Cracker Barrel. So they're just basically telling, if I'm to synopsize this, is that Uncle Herschel's not going anywhere. He just has to sit at the back of the restaurant.
They're just not going to have him with his sitting by the barrel with his arm resting.
We just can't have it him up front anymore, Ken. He just needs to get in the back, kind of like, I don't know, what's the phrase? Get in the back of the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah? Is that a good way to put it?
I don't even know why they had to do anything.
I don't understand. I understand if they wanted to modernize the interior of the restaurants.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's fine.
What was wrong with the logo again?
Yeah. Why do you got to take Uncle Herschel off of the logo?
They decided that at Cracker Barrel, that off of the logo, they wanted to remove the cracker and the barrel. And then it was all good.
That's what it was.
That's what they did.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they did. All right, 24 past. Roger, Ron, James, go nowhere. I want to talk to each of you. Plus, if you're calling in right now, 615-737-9986. It's The Murphy Show. Absolutely love it. That is a victory for the Second Amendment. Shall not be infringed should mean something, and I appreciate that law being struck down, and thank you for the judges responsible for that. It's 529 Supertalk 99.7 WTN. If you're just hearing about that, welcome in. Ken Weaver's got the newscast coming up in just a moment. Nincompoops in the news after that. Several of you have been holding for some time wanting to talk about the flag issue like Ron. God bless you, Ron. I appreciate you. The floor is yours. How are you, sir? Ron has been abducted. Imagine a place of sight and sound. A place unlike the I'm preparing my dinner zone. Hey, Ronnie. Ronald.
Hello.
Hey, Ron.
Yes.
Ron, thank you for holding. I'm sorry you held for so long. Are you making dinner?
Well, actually, I was. I'm consuming it right now.
Oh, okay. What are you having?
Yeah. Well, I'm having rice, and I'm having some protein, and I'm having some broccoli. I'm having some cucumbers and sour cream.
Oh,
and
sour cream.
tomatoes,
Wait a minute.
peppers.
Sour cream with cucumbers?
Yes.
Oh.
Yum.
Oh, you
sour
sound...
cream, cucumbers, and onion.
So, can I guess the protein?
Probably not.
Oh, probably not. Okay.
You can
I'm going to
guess.
go...
You can guess.
Is it some sort of fish?
No.
I would have missed.
It is a, let me tell you, it's a soy-based protein.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed.
No. Anyway, it's called prime steak.
Prime steak?
Mm-hmm.
I always find it funny that those soy-based products, they try to emulate like meat all the time, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Like tofurkey.
I know.
Yeah.
Some of that stuff is really gross.
Ron, we're wasting such valuable time. Ken Weaver's got the newscast coming up, and but I did it. I wanted to know what you were eating because I'm hungry. What's on your mind about the flag?
Okay. I've been listening all day to various, parts of people saying what they believe. But you were reading the Pledge of Allegiance, not the Pledge of Allegiance, but the Star Spangled Banner. And my point is that we say the Pledge of Allegiance. And how does that go? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States and the republic for which it stands. So the flag is more than just a colored piece of cloth. It stands for a republic, and we pledge allegiance to the flag. So when you desecrate the flag, when you burn the flag, what are you saying? you're turning your back on your allegiance to the flag.
So I respect everything you're saying right now, and it makes sense. But I have a legitimate question for you, and I'm really time limited, so I'm sorry for that. But here's the question, Ron. Where does it require Americans to pledge allegiance?
Well, I don't know where that is required. I just
so
know
is there no requirement?
Well, I know when you become a citizen, if you become a citizen, you have to pledge allegiance.
Well, I became a citizen when I was born here, and
right.
I've never been required to pledge allegiance.
No, but when you do pledge allegiance, whether you're required to or not, when you say those words, they mean something.
I understand.
And you don't just stand there and do it. You put your hand over your heart. And when you pledge something, you are promising. You're giving your promise that you will obey the laws of the land or whatever that flag stands for. And when people burn the flag, what they are saying is they don't believe in
but for those people born in it's too much. All right, so Ron, I'm going to put you on hold, and I'll finish this up before Nincompoops. I'm sorry to Ken for making him wait there. It's time for the news on Super Talk 99.7 WTN. By the way, Jackson, the Pancake Pantry is on 21st Street. It's not on 12th. I don't know who would have told you that.
Matt Murphy was wrong.
Murphy was wrong. Murphy was wrong. Murphy was wrong. Don't bother with the music. It's 40 minutes after 5 o'clock on Super Talk 99.7 WTN. We're getting to Nincompoops in the News momentarily. I've already saved your bacon on Nincompoops in the News earlier today, Jackson. You ought to thank me, by the way.
I'm good.
You're good.
Yeah.
You know, you got a toot. Jackson's got a toot. You got a toot. We only need one person with a toot on this show. That man's name is Matt Murphy. Ken Weaver's the guy.
I think you need some opposition.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Well, I'm probably about to get it. Ron disagrees with me. We wanted to finish up with Ron real quick regarding the flag. So, Ron, I understand exactly what you're saying, and you would never find me sitting during the Star-Spangled Banner. You'll never find me absent a hand over my heart during the Pledge of Allegiance. I love this United States of America, but part of the reason that I love it, and this is just a note of explanation where I'm coming from, and I hope you've listened all day. Part of why I love the United States of America is because we're a nation that believes in individual and personal liberty so much that you're allowed to be nasty about this country. And we're not going to engage in any act against you based on your misguided approach to the United States of America. You're not, in other words, no one requires a Pledge of Allegiance in the United States of America. No one. Nor should they.
Well, I think that goes to just kind of like a marriage. Nobody requires anybody to get married or to love anybody. But when you find somebody you love, you pledge your allegiance to them. And it's the same way with our country. Our country is founded on principles that we love. It is a free country. And like you say, it's free for these people who are ignorant or who don't agree with our republic and what it stands for. And they should have the freedom to disagree. But when they do, then they need to have an option of where else they want to live.
Well, but in part though, Ron, and let me say this: the reason that I did read the Declaration of Independence to you, the beginning of the Declaration of Independence, is that the philosophical foundation of our country was based on the ability for individual men to dissolve the governmental bands that bind them to others if they believe their human rights are being violated. That's the whole point.
That's true, but look at the way they did it.
They did it through war.
They wrote out their grievances first and sent them to the king.
Well, but they were willing to. Right? The point is, they were willing to fight for them.
And there are ways now to let people know your grievances without turning away from the republic and doing something that's like that. Because when you burn the flag, what you're saying is, I disagree with the principles of this republic.
Right.
I disagree with the way this government is.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And so,
what do you do with those people, Ron?
You are disavowing your allegiance. So
what do you do? What do you do with those people?
Well, it's like Rosie O'Donnell. Where'd she go?
Well, no. She went. No. Let's not talk about Rosie. Let's talk about somebody like. Ron, I'm asking a serious question. You're suggesting that.
I'm giving you a serious answer, and that is she is an example.
No. Rosie O'Donnell did not get kicked out. Ron, listen to me.
No, I don't.
She didn't get kicked out of this country.
I'm not saying to kick people out. I'm saying I don't understand why people, if they don't like it here, why don't they find some place they like it better?
We agree on that.
Instead of trying to change our republic.
We agree on that. Ron, nobody's talking about Ron, nobody's talking about the correctness of their position. I'm talking about their ability in the United States of America to be wrong. That's the whole point of this country, that we believe in individual liberty and freedom. Listen to me for a second. We believe in individual freedom so much that we're not going to punish someone for being stupid.
Well, sometimes.
I can handle a lot of things. I can't handle chewing on the air. And so I cannot. And so I'm just going to dissolve the conversation for right now. Ron, I appreciate you. I'm very passionate about it, and I love your passion, and I appreciate it. I don't understand exactly what you're saying. I understand that you are pledging allegiance, and I believe in that allegiance to our nation. And I take that very, very seriously. But I believe in a nation that takes freedom seriously, takes liberty seriously. And as an example of that ability to think freely against the better judgment of the nation, the government, I don't believe that there should be punishment involved with expressing that disagreement, even if it's in a disgusting way, like burning an American flag. That's disgusting. Obviously, we're not talking about other people's property. We're talking about your property. We're talking about doing it in a place that is allowable. I mean, get all of that, the rest of that out of the way. But if you want to single out the American flag as something that the government's going to disallow you from, I mean, you're opening up a Pandora's box that I don't believe. Well, maybe some of us have thought out where it goes and how it will be used. I thank you for the time, Ron. I sincerely do. And I appreciate your call. And I appreciate all of you with disagreements on this front. Just understand, my position is born out of my ardent, emphatic belief in personal freedom and liberty. And that personal freedom and liberty should be sacrosanct unless and until it violates the basic rights of other people. And our foundation of law should be based on that concept. And it is. 46 after the hour. We'll get more of your calls in here in a moment. Right now, you know what time it is. It's time for Nick and Boops in the News. It's time for me, yours truly, Matt Murphy, Jackson Williams, and brother Ken Weaver to bring 3 separate stories to the table for your amusement and edification. And you get to vote on these 3. Well, gosh, Jackson, what happened? I felt like our music kind of went away there. I'm just saying. The little things matter on the radio show, Jackson. People love that music. Maybe I'm just in a mood. You never know. Yeah, there you go. See, that's what I'm talking about. See. Are you just not gonna respond?
Just gonna let you keep talking.
Well, I'm just saying. I'll do my job.
Who won on Friday?
I think Ken Weaver. I'm not really sure.
Did I?
Yeah, I believe that's the case.
All right, thank y'all.
I believe that's true. I believe it was Ken Weaver. It was certainly not Bell, and I don't think it was me. So that leaves Ken. Those were 3 people that were involved in Nincompoops in the News. Ken Weaver, you as winner get to go first, sir.
This is out of Boone County, Arkansas, boys. Happened back in March. Woman arrested for entering home, putting on owner's clothes. Says, "Don't come in here, I'm naked." A Boone County woman arrested after she walked into a home and started putting on the homeowner's clothes, telling the cops who were trying to arrest her, "Don't come in here, I'm naked." 49-year-old Ellen Ann McGee of Alfena was arrested on 5 charges. According to the probable cause affidavit from the Boone County Sheriff's Office, the ordeal started when deputies responded to a business in Alfena where McGee was hitting the building with a 10-foot piece of PVC pipe. A deputy tried to make contact with her, but McGee walked away. I guess the deputy couldn't catch up. She told the deputy her clothes were wet and she needed to change, so she went into a house a short distance away. The deputy went to the house, and another female came to the door and said she was the homeowner, but the deputy spotted McGee behind the homeowner. The deputy asked McGee to step outside, but she refused and walked away. The deputy followed her to the bedroom, discovered McGee had locked herself in the bedroom. Deputy knocked. McGee said, "Don't come in here, I'm naked." The deputy noted in his report she had removed her clothing and was changing into the homeowner's clothing. The deputy asked the homeowner if McGee lived there, and she said she just walked in here. The homeowner told the deputy she was told McGee numerous times in the past she is not welcome in her home, not to walk into her house. Another deputy arrived, and after a struggle, they were able to take McGee into custody. But on the way to jail, McGee was able to slip one of her hands out of the handcuffs.
Uh-oh.
They got her anyway. She's facing a number of charges. How does she just walk away from the initial contact and walk into somebody's house?
Yeah, I don't think that, that's not a good move. That's not a smooth move.
That's not a good deputy, it doesn't sound like.
No, I'd agree with that. I don't know how you let her get that far. Well, that's an nincompoop.
Yeah, 49-year-old Ellen Ann McGee.
All right, I'm going to do something that might create a violation in nincompoops in the news.
All righty.
But I think it's fair play. And I understand. I don't know of a better example of a nincompoop in the news than what I'm about to read to you. It involves a gentleman by the name of Lil Nas X, whom you've been hearing about quite a bit.
Yes, sir.
Matt.
Yes, Jackson.
It's Lil Nas X.
What is it, Lil Nas?
Nas.
Nas?
Nas.
Lil?
Lil.
Say Lil.
Lil.
L-I-L.
L-I-L.
Not little.
Lil.
Say it again.
Lil Nas X.
Does the X stand for 10?
Sure.
Like Roman numeral?
I don't think so.
No? Okay, so Little Nas 10 was... All right, I'm going to try it.
Trying to age down the show.
All right, I'm going to try it, really. You ready? Lil Nas X.
There you go, Brother Murphy.
Right? All right. Lil Nas X was charged Monday, as Ken Weaver's been telling you about all day long, with 4 felonies after police say he charged at them when they confronted him for walking naked down a Los Angeles street last week. The musician, whose legal name is Montero Lamar Hill, pleaded not guilty in a court appearance to 3 counts of battery with injury on a police officer and 1 count of resisting an executive officer. The charges were far more serious than initial reports that he was being investigated for a misdemeanor. The counts could collectively bring a sentence of more than 10 years in prison for old Lil Nas X. Did I do it right the second time?
I had to go, Brother Murphy.
Thank you. Police say officers found the 26-year-old man walking naked on Ventura Boulevard. Man, haven't we all been there? Haven't we all been there? Naked on Ventura Boulevard. A major thoroughfare in Studio City neighborhoods shortly before 6 a.m. Friday. They say he charged officers when confronted and was arrested. I feel kind of bad for the nincompoop, but he is a nincompoop nonetheless. He's naked in the middle of the street in the middle of the morning on a Friday. One feels like that alcohol and or drugs might be involved in this situation. Let's hope that Lil Nas X. Good? No? Bad? Nas. Did I say Nas?
Yep.
I meant Nas. Okay, I know how to remember it now. It's like schnoz.
Exactly.
Nas. I got it now.
That's what it go, Brother Murphy.
Okay, Lil Schnoz X.
Schnoz.
Damn it. Anyway, he's my nincompoop in the news. Jackson?
That was pretty good, I'm not going to lie. All right, woman dressed in hot dog costume busted for toilet paper caper. Drunk and angry that a neighbor parked near her yard. Marsha Morgan, 48 years old, covered the offending vehicle with toilet paper. Oh, did we mention that Morgan was dressed in a full hot dog costume at the time of the 4 p.m. incident? The Florida woman was busted Monday afternoon and charged with disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. Cops noted that Morgan was intoxicated and refused to cooperate with the investigation. On Tuesday, she pleaded no contest to the misdemeanor counts and was adjudicated guilty of the charges. She was fined $550.
So she's dressed like a hot dog?
Dressed like a hot dog.
It's not a real hot dog if she had ketchup on. That's my rule. What about you, Jackson?
You don't like ketchup?
No, on a hot dog? No, I don't like ketchup at all.
You don't like ketchup even a little?
I do not eat ketchup. We are learning a lot of things about Matt Murphy's eating habits today.
Yeah, that's pretty strange.
No pancakes, no biscuits, no ketchup.
So
I'm not a fan of ketchup. Ask me what I eat on a variety of food items, Jackson.
hamburger.
I do A1 sauce or some other steak sauce. I think steak sauce is delicious on hamburgers, should never be used on a properly cooked steak.
French fries.
Mustard.
Huh?
Mustard. 100%. Mustard.
Hot dog.
Mustard. Onion. Maybe if I'm feeling spicy, some mayo along the bun before the hot dog goes in there.
Oh, yeah.
You heard me talking.
Onion rings.
Onion, mustard.
Ugh.
Or you know what? I could also go on the onion ring / tater tot / French fry question. Heinz 57 sauce, really good.
Ever had a little Thousand Island on an onion ring?
I bet it'll make you slap your mama.
Oh, it's so good.
Well, that's how you play Nincompoops in the News on Super Talk 99.7 WT. And there you go. There's Ken Weaver. There's Matt Murphy. And there's Young Jackson. Fraction Jackson, we call him, on Super Talk. Vote early, vote often. Roger, Danny, Mason, I promise I'm going to get to you. Plus, we have a Cracker Barrel expert coming up in the next hour. It is Super Talk 99.7 WTN.